We are live. All right, so let me quickly unlock the waiting room. All right, good morning once again, CIG Nation. Trust we are all doing great today. It's been a while. We ended the year on an applaud, and we are definitely going to be kicking off the new business year also on an applaud. So let me just quickly mute everyone. Let me just quickly mute everyone there. All right. So as you all know, this is one of your, this is that favorite program that gives you so much value, that ensures that you are enriched, and not only you're enriched mentally, and empowered to push your business, And as usual, as you all know, what we strive to do here is to ensure that you get value for your time, and you definitely want to repeat this experience. But if you must do this, if we must do this, you know the drill. You know what we have to do before we kickstart, and that is go into all your chat rooms and let everybody know that we are live. So let us just quickly take a few 30 seconds to quickly go into our chat rooms and inform everybody that yes, Product Expose is back and back with a bang. It's the 2021 business year, which just kicked off last week. And we want to ensure that we are starting this year on a strong footing. And today I'm not alone as usual. I have my very, my partner in progress. Let me not say my partner in crime. We are not criminals here. We are progressives. And my partner in progress as usual, the ever beautiful, the ever articulate, the ever eloquent cradle of knowledge. I call her Dorcas Jekugene. How are you doing today? Dorcas, are you there? Can you hear me? You need to unmute.
I thought I was muted. Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yes. I can hear you loud and clear, loud and clear.
It's nice to be
So
here.
how are you doing today?
Awesome.
Fantastic,
I'm awesome
fantastic.
today. Yes.
You're
I don't
always
know if
looking
people in
beautiful
the
as
house
usual.
are
I mean,
too.
very, beaming with so much glowing. Tell me, what's the secret? Tell me, you have started using a new language product I don't know about.
Now, actually, this time I'm using a combination.
Ah, my combo people.
You
I
know
never
how
see anything.
you know how we do it. So nowadays you don't need to do all those brown powder makeup anymore. Our skin is glowing, so good to go.
Wow. All
Yeah.
right, all right. So before I have finally hand over the baton to you, so I just want to quickly, ensure that for you to communicate with us, the channels to communicate. Go into the chat section if you want to drop a message. Everybody is muted upon entry, so definitely you won't be able to unmute your mic until the end of the program, where the speaker engages you to unmute. But before that, while you are muted, you can still communicate with us, and all you need to do is get into this the chat section where you can drop your messages and engage the presenter. Thank you very much. Dorcas, that's your cue. You have it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dozier. I want to welcome everyone to the product expose review. Now, I know a lot of people are wondering what is the review all about, and the review is very simple. We're going back to the drawing board, and we're looking at where we started, and we want to hear from you. Okay, we want to tell you what we said we're going to do, and we also want to get your feedback on how far we've gone. We want to know how much value you've obtained from, participating in the product expose. But before we, dive into that, I'm going to take us back, on some of the things we talked about, at the beginning of the year, or let's say midway, sorry, the 2020 business year. So I want you to join me as we take a ride, okay? But before we do that, you know how we do it here. You have to show your excitement. If you know you're excited to be in the expose today, I need you to get into the chat and show me your excitement, because you see, I get pumped up on it. So let's go there. Let's get excited now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to see it. I want to see it. Okay, I can see Kenneth Morgan. Thank you. Ibili, I can see you. You're excited. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I need it to keep coming in. Let's get it in. Joshua, I can see that. I can see the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where are the orders? Come on now. Where's the excitement? Good. Basi, I can see that. I can see Ibiok. I can see Jewel. I can see Choma. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's go. Now, the product expose was bettered out of concern. Okay, it was bettered out of concern for the well-being of Longrich members, CIG members, and prospects. Okay, and this was because we noticed a lot of things happening, and we found out that the level of awareness when it came to managing health was very, very low. So we decided to put this together to ensure that everyone is aware of the importance of their health and its relationship with their wealth. Okay, and we decided to do this on the Longrich platform. As you know, Longrich has over 2,000 quality products that, in short, that will always blow my mind. Sometimes I don't even know which one to use, because we have a variety of them doing almost the same thing. So just keep enjoying yourself using different products. So the platform is Longrich, okay? And we know we have our guiding philosophies. And one of them is that which was shared by Lee Strasberg. Okay. He said, good health is the most important thing, more than success, more than money, more than power. And I also share thoughts with Napoleon Hill that said, no person may enjoy outstanding success without good health. In other words, your health is paramount. Your health is important. And I can remember we shared our objectives for the year 2021. And we said that we wanted all registered members to be enlightened on the use of Longrich products. We said we want to ensure that every committed team member is conscious of his or her health and is enlightened enough to live a beautiful and a healthy lifestyle. So as you go through the objectives, please, I need you to ask yourself vital questions. As a registered member, are you enlightened enough from participating on this platform? If the answer is yes, then I want you to hold on to your review, because we'd love to hear from you. Okay, so we said we want to increase the number of product savvy team members who can handle product presentations. I believe you saw several people we brought on board that expressed great knowledge of the Longrich products in relation to health challenges. And I know that moving forward, we're going to be utilizing these resources to give you more value. Okay. We also said we want to ensure that we provide solutions to health challenges faced by team members. And as you observed during the course of the product expose, we talked about several health challenges that were common with people, and we talked about how to tackle them with our Longrich products. Now we said we wanted to ensure that every individual on this platform understands their body. So at this particular point, I want to ask you, do you understand your body now? When you feel the headaches, do you know what to do? Do you know how to act? Do you know how to maintain a perfect internal environment where you are in a state of well-being, or total well-being, sorry. So we said we want to ensure that all invited prospects had a clear perspective on the benefits of Longrich products. So all the prospects, those people that came in as prospects and have turned members, have you enjoyed the benefits of Longrich products? So the question is out there to you. Now, finally, we want to ensure that we all became ambassadors of Longrich brands. Okay, so today I can proudly say I am an ambassador of the Longrich brand. Can you say the same thing based on the knowledge, based on the products that you've used so far? These are the reviews that we would love to hear from you. Now, before we call it, before calling the interactive session, I just want to take us through some things we talked about at the beginning so that it can help us refresh our minds on where we're coming from and why we need to get to our final destination. Now, we said your health is something that you cannot mortgage for success. It's more important than success, money, influence, or anything. Now, here we have a notable successful person who is not with us anymore as a result of the health challenge that happened several years ago. Now, this person is an enlightened person. This is a professor. Okay, this used to be one of our previous, NAVDAC, coordinators. But what happened despite the amount of knowledge? What happened despite the amount of accolades? What happened despite the amount of success and influence? Sickness happened, health problems happened, and the journey of success was cut short. So, as individuals, it's important that we take our health seriously. No matter what is happening, your health comes first. No matter the hustle, no matter the need, no matter the requirements around, if you mortgage your health for success, you may not live to the end to enjoy everything. You may just walk and somebody else will come enjoy the benefits. And that's what we're seeing in this case. You see, despite the medical experience and everything, something went wrong and the journey was cut short. So as a Longricher, as a prospect, as an individual, it's important that you take your health seriously. It's important that you become aware that wellness is necessary and it is your responsibility, because you see, it's a lifestyle choice. It's your choice to make. I cannot make you healthy. I cannot keep you in a total state of well-being, of your own personal well-being. I can do that for myself, but I can't do that for you. The only thing I can do for you is to show you how to, or how to and how you can achieve it. But the responsibility lies in your hands to actualize it. So I could come here every time, talk to you about the challenges, talk to you about the products you can use. But if you don't choose to follow that path, you may not enjoy the benefit of what I'm saying. So I need you to know that it's your responsibility. Another case study is a case study of someone I enjoy to listen to, and that's the person of Ubong Thompson King. I love his motivation and everything, but he's not here with us anymore. We are now looking back at his memoirs to remember what he stood for. Now, this is a very notable, successful person, okay? But what happened along the way? Health problems came along and the journey was cut short. Now, I know in your mind you might be saying, something must kill a man, okay? But you see, don't allow it to be your carelessness. Don't allow your carelessness or your ignorance, kill you. And that's why it's important that you take charge of your health, because you see, we have a lot of notable, experienced people, successful people that still end up having health challenges that cut short their journey. So talk more of you that have not, gone that far in life. What are your chances? So it's important that you take into cognizance your role in ensuring total wellness. Okay. Now, you might be saying, Dorcas, okay, you said awesome. What do we do? Take your health seriously. Observe your body. Understand your body. When your body is talking to you, listen to it. Consciously plan your meals. Ensure your diet is balanced. Because you see, when your diet is balanced, you can promote a healthy lifestyle. Eat when you need to eat. Rest when you need to rest. You're not a robot, okay? A robot could go all day without rest. But as an individual, you need to rest. You need to sleep. You need quality time to sleep, because you see, when you are asleep, that's when rejuvenation takes place inside. Your cells can your body can carry out tissue repair and other forms of repair when you are in the state of rest. But if you don't give your body that rest, you go on hyperdrive, and what happens? Stress, takes the lead, and you find out that several challenges begin to manifest that you cannot explain. And don't forget, stress is that culprit that is not always mentioned when problems come. It might even be mentioned, but it's not taken seriously. But you see, a lot of people are in trouble today because they've not been able to take control of that aspect of their life. So stay active, exercise at least 30 minutes. Nobody's asking you to go do serious workout. Just ensure you do your stretches, jog, walk if necessary, and rest. Okay. And as you all know, boost your immune system. Okay. Ensure you take Longrich supplements. Ensure you take it. And thank God for the free gift promo, guys. Yes. How many of us are currently enjoying that promo? I am. If you are, please let me know in the chat. Okay. So Longrich has given us the opportunity to enjoy Cordyceps militaris, Libau, Mengine, vitamin drink, and a whole lot of products. So don't be that person saying, I don't have the money to do so. You don't need money to enjoy our supplements. All you need is your mouth as a weapon, okay, to share around, and you have all the benefits. So drink enough water. Ensure you have your Longrich alkaline cup, because you see your alkaline cup, not alkaline, your Longrich pie cup. That's an error from me. Your Longrich pie cup, because you see your Longrich pie cup does not just provide alkaline water, it gives you all the minerals and micronutrients that you need within your body. Okay, so ensure you use our organic personal care products, because you see we have a lot of chemical-based products that can affect your skin and reduce your confidence. Imagine you as a woman not looking cool, your confidence will drop. But if you're a lady and you're looking cool, your confidence level will be on the high, right? So keep your confidence intact. Okay, take out that inferiority complex about your body and all that by using Longrich personal care products. Take charge of your heart. Now, a lot of people don't know how important their heart is. You allow your heart to get broken easily. Is it a plate that you should break? So protect your heart. Even the Bible says so, right? Guard your heart diligently, for therein lies the issues of life, right? So as an individual, it's important that you take charge of your heart. Don't allow things get to you. Don't allow your emotions to be affected anyhow. Do you know why? Because you see, every time your emotions go on the high road, stress comes in and the wrong signals are passed that affect your organs. But when your heart is in the right place, when you're happy, when you're at peace, oxytocin and some other beautiful hormones will be secreted, and you'll be rewarded with peace, happiness, and energy. Okay, so you don't need to go high on all those drugs. Okay, we have an internal system that supplies you with all those things. You don't need to take opium and all. We have our natural opium, and you can enjoy that by being happy. My people, be happy. Okay, so share your health concerns with the right people. Don't keep quiet. When you have challenges, just talk about it with somebody that you trust. Okay, especially someone on the platform that can guide you on the right products to use before it becomes an emergency situation. Because you see, I'll always say this, and I'll say it continuously. When it's an emergency situation, that's not the time to take supplements. We take supplements for preventive care and not for emergency. When it comes to an emergency, please go to the hospital and go for surgery or go for help. Okay, that's not the time to start taking your green tea. Nah, that's the time for you to get help. Okay, so ignorance is not an excuse. It's not an excuse at all. It's not. Nah, don't take that. Okay, do what's right. Knowledge is power. So as you all know, Longrich has a combination of products that can ensure that you don't suffer from several challenges. So when you find yourself at the early stage of a challenge, what do? Get into your supplements. Find out that supplement that can handle that challenge, and get those supplements into your system so that it can help you correct it before it becomes a challenge. Because when it becomes a major challenge, it becomes an emergency situation. And you know what happens? Don't forget that healthcare is not cheap, okay? So it's important you attack it while it's still early. And we have a lovely range of products. We have a lovely collection that you can always combine to give your body the needed attention, okay? And don't forget to always share your benefits. Every time you use a particular product that works for you, share it with somebody else. Because you see, somebody might be suffering from the same challenge, but they're dying in silence. And don't forget our business is based on sharing value. Yeah. Our business is based on, because when you share value, you get paid. It's not about you just using it for yourself. When you share it, that's where the money is. And don't forget that money is people, and people is what? PV, right? Okay. So finally, it's important that you always remember to take our product expose meeting seriously. For those people that have been consistent, you can bear me witness that your life is not the same way it was 6 months ago. You understand? Now, for those of you that have been consistent and your family members have not come on board, I don't know what you're doing. Share this information with other people. If they don't know how to download Zoom, help them, because you see, the value here is amazing. Every day I get testimonies of how our products are changing lives. Allow these people, come to this platform to hear these things for themselves. If they are not hearing you based on familiarity, they will listen to us. So bring them here, and we have what it takes to get them serious. Okay, so share and take this segment very serious. Take notes. Okay, review them, utilize the information for yourself and for others too. Okay, empower yourself with knowledge and get control over your health. When you have a particular challenge, do your research about that challenge and get to work, to ensure that it does not escalate from the state it is. Okay, then when you have testimonies, as I said earlier on, share them. You could just save a soul. Okay, ignorance is harmful. It's harmful. So know what you're up against every time you have a challenge. Then aspire to become savvy. Okay, in talking about Longrich products. And I'm so glad to announce that we have about 10 savvy people that can share the way I do on this platform, and they're going to be joining me moving forward to to giving you more value. So you see, it's not just about me now, it's not about SD now, it's not just about the team now, it's about everyone. So as many people are willing to become product savvy, the product expose platform is open to you. So get to work, get knowledge, and come on board as you share value to everyone around you. So at this particular point, you need to know that it's all about a better life and a better future. That's what Longrich is all about. It's about a better life and a better future. So if you are a prospect on this platform for the first time, we're doing a review, okay? I just carried you through what has been, pushing us on this platform. And I believe you agree with us that knowledge is power, okay? So, but for those people that have been with us for a long time, we need to take your feedback now. So I want to hear from you. Has this segment really been, impactful? Have you, learned a lot of things? I would like 5 people to share with us on this. So I'm going to hand over to Mr. Dozier to handle that while we hear from you. Thank you very much. Mr. Dozier, over to you.
Yes, thank you very much, Dorcas. Can you hear me?
Yeah, clearly, please.
Okay, so I think I will let the people be the judge, because for me, it's well, 6 months ago we started this journey, Longrich Expose. I think that was way back January this year,
Yeah.
and we started, and we said, look, judge us 6 months after we've given you, judge us 6 months after, and let's see if this the rate reviews will keep us going. So I think that's exactly what we're asking everybody to do. So if you know this has given you value, if you know this has one way change the way you perceive, not just your health, but how you perceive handling Longrich product. Some people say how you take care of yourself is how you know how to manipulate products and all that, because our Longrich products are versatile and all that. But that's what we have done for you. What we have been able to do is with the team. I'm talking about the team behind the product expose concept. What I've been able to do is go in depth, take our time to research, because we're not just giving you information on the face value of it. We are taking our time to go dig in and actually bring information as regards your health and as regards how you can actually live better with Longrich products. like they say, it's better life, better future with Longrich products, and that's exactly what we do. We'll just quickly show it in. We have some hands raised. Okay. All right, I thought we actually did have some hands raised. We have we have a Bebele Anekwe. All right. Okay, I'll ask you to unmute now. I'll ask you to unmute now. So let us know, like, we want to get your feedback.
Thank you
What
very
has it been for you? What has it? First of all, please let us know your location
All right,
and
thank
the
you.
name of your team.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Dozier. Good morning, all the leaders in the house. My SD, good morning. Yes, calling in from Lagos. I'm in Team Global Stars. GGI, sorry. Grace Group. So for me, it's been awesome. First of all, my mindset, there was something Dorcas said when she was talking now, and she has said it previously, that when your health, you have to take care of your health. You must always ensure that your health is very paramount to you. It may have a little health challenge. I attend to it immediately. And then there was a day she talked about frying or something, and then she fried her hands on the fire and all of that, and she used the Longrich toothpaste. When I had a similar issue, I quickly got the toothpaste and applied on my skin. And within 3 days, it was over. You wouldn't even know that I had a burn or anything. And it was such a wonderful experience for me. At least I can speak about the toothpaste and say, yes, that is my own testimony, not from any other person. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Wow. Thank you very much, Madam Medbele. All right, so that's how the program has impacted, for her. And she just shared. We had another person raise her hand. Please don't feel shy. This is the interactive session, and this is another thing we want to improve on going on this year. We want, like Dorcas said, first and foremost, we want to give more opportunity to partners, not just leaders now. If this platform was given to us. We didn't just, we prepared ourselves and we got the opportunity. So we won't be here forever. Somebody definitely will come. We have to come and replace us at a point in time. So as much as we are calling for more people who, if you know you know what you have, you can do this or even do better. We are waiting to discover you. Just step forward. But more importantly, we also want, this program to be much more interactive. So when you come back next time, whenever you're on this program, please, you cannot, dare shy away from making your voice heard. We need to hear you. The world needs to hear you. The world needs to, hear about how, this company, this platform has, impacted us in different ways. You understand? So that is basically and this program, today's edition being a review, we must hear from you. Today is 30%, 30 minutes for the speakers and the remaining 30 minutes for the audience. So now it is time to hear us. So I don't know if we have any from the chat section, any feedback from the chat section. But before I do, we've noticed the presence of some of our top leaders in the house. I just want to make a notable mention to one of the protagonists. Did I just use the word protagonist? One of the pioneers, rather. One of the pioneers. Don't mind me and peas. I don't know what name to call that. One of the pioneers of this program. I'm talking about they call him the lion speaker himself, calling the Okorimeta Kayade Udupe. You're a co-host, you can unmute yourself. And I also want to, acknowledge the presence of our Grace Group Star Director, Daniel Ekwere. We acknowledge your presence. So at any point in time you want to say something, you can unmute yourself.
Absolutely. Good morning.
Let me just quickly go through the.
Good morning, my leaders.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning, Doze. I just want to use this avenue to appreciate the good work you've been doing as a leader who is serving. All right. I want to also use this medium to appreciate our star director, Daniel Ekwere. He is an exceptional leader who is a true servant. It's not easy for you to see a leader who really serves his team members. This is somebody you can literally say he serves his team members and he gives everybody an avenue to air their opinion. Now, that would do. My appreciation wouldn't be complete without mentioning Dorcas. All right, Dorcas has been fabulous and exceptional. That I could sit back, relax, and say she has done this and taken this to a level where I can just rest easy without having any cost to say, okay, let me come to the call and save the day. Now, one thing I want everybody to take away from what I've just said is that sometimes when you're prospecting, you need to be deliberate. When I was going to talk to Dorcas about this, although she didn't really like the idea when I first approached her, but she had to see some things herself, and before she said, okay, she would do this. Now, I knew her resume. I knew one, that she was a microbiologist, and we actually attended the same computer program. We did our mastermind series in computer engineering. She is a software engineer. I'm a network engineer. And I know that, the business needs some technicalities. And I also know that the business is also about, health, looking at our field. Now, with that combination, I've seen Dorcas do presentations while we were, still studying. And I knew if she could go back to go back to utilize our, BSc degree in microbiology, I knew it would be a big addition. Now, I must confess, every time I sit back and listen to her, I am always very overwhelmed because she, in as much as, she comes in with a different flavor, a woman's touch. She has really done a job that makes me very, very proud as an upline, because one thing that makes every upline happy is you producing somebody that will do the job better than you. You understand? I can say on this call that she has the vision I had in mind, when I was speaking with my leaders, that look, let's give this lady, look, we can't allow her BSc in microbiology to waste. Remember that Longrich is about talking about health. She even has a medical, more like you could call her a medical practitioner, because anybody who is in that field is more of a health practitioner, and they understand the how would I put it down? They will be able to understand the and break down the let me say the body, how this organic products relates with the body. I did very well in biology, so most times some people hear me talk, they say, oh, that did Kayode study this? I know I didn't, but it makes it better when you have somebody who has a certificate in that direction, to come on the call and do a better job. And I just want to say I'm very proud of you, Dorcas, and I'm a proud upline, and I want to encourage every single person. If you know you have this kind of degrees, We want to encourage more people to come out, because as I speak with you, I'm working more on some other people who I know are medical practitioners. Like if you're a nurse and you're an excellent nurse, if you're, if you're somebody too who has a degree in all this, we want to, the business is a classy business. We are changing the face of what's it called? Of how network marketing through an organic products based company. We are changing the face. We want people who are learned people who will come and they would respect what we are doing. And I think through Dorcas and most of the leaders that we have here, I think we have, in my own assessment, have done a fair job. But we will be expecting a feedback from you to let us know what we are doing wrong, what we are doing right, what you want us to add to it. Like, you understand, we do our own reviews as leaders, but the reason we are doing this review tonight is we want more people to come. It shouldn't just be about CIG is a very big family. We want more people to work with us. We want to showcase them. We want to let more people to hear our voice. And this is just the aim of the review. On this note, I think I would be dropping my pen. And I want to say well done once again to all the leaders of Grace Group, and fabulous job that you're doing, my darling Dorcas. I'm very proud of you. And I say good morning, everybody. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, PK. So that's equally another powerful speaker we have here in the team, who has never shied away from, stepping up to the stage and do justice to that stage of speaksmanship. All right, so we'll going forward. I think another thing that we intend to share with you tonight is what we have planned for the program going forward for the next 6 months. This review is basically, meant to help us evaluate how far we've come and what are those things we need to improve upon, do better. But most importantly, how to help you, the audience, the listening participants, become, get more, contribute more to the program, and not just be attendees, And another call we are making tonight is to ensure that it is a sin if you have gained value from this, or if you have been getting value from this, and you keep coming back alone all the time. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to emphasize on this, but even in the holy books, it is meant us to understand that so much is, if when so much is given, I don't know how that statement goes. I don't remember exactly. To whom much is given, much is expected, and to who has received so much, he expected to also give back. So on that note, I think one SDA is ready to step up to the mic. My SDA, sir, how are you doing? Trust you had a great day today, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I sure did have a very good day. Still on the road though, and I can't share my video. I'm in traffic. Um, Thank you so much, Dozier. Thank you, Dorcas. Thank you to all our team leaders, and much respect to all of our participants. This is meant to be a review, and I'm surprised that we're not really getting feedbacks from a whole lot of people who have attended this program for the past, I think, over 12 months now. This program was bettered during the pandemic, and when we didn't have the time to, gather anymore at the head office. So we just came. And I really want to appreciate the team who have been so hardworking, to always ensure that this program stays alive, putting in so much resources. Some of them have to run back from wherever they are back home to ensure that they set up and make this keep this going. And not just that, a whole lot of research work is done in order to give us just the best tastes of this business. And for me, this has been very impactful. I have seen people grown in this business. I've seen leaders grown to become the dream I've always had. My dream is actually to raise very, very powerful presenters, powerful people in the industry. And that's our focus. Our focus as a team is not to make money, it's actually to develop and grow a lot of people. Since we have discovered that the platform is real, the platform is 100% legitimate, and it's actually, impacting the life of everybody, average Nigerians, a platform where anybody can plug in and become a millionaire. So for us, we decided to go all out, get all materials, do all research that we can, attend training. Sometimes we have to even pay to attend training so that we can give, back to the team what they truly deserve, and also to ensure that it is not boring. They're actually getting good content. And let me just make this note that most of the content that has been shared on the product expose are actually are top notch. And these are programs that people pay lots of money to want to get, but we give it out for free. And because we want people to benefit from it. Though I also know that whatever is given for free valued. That's what they call it, pay attention. We're thinking that we are being paid for this. No, we spend our money, we spend our data, we spend our time just to focus and get this and ensure that this program comes out just the best way it can. So all we need from us today is to share with us your feedback, what you've experienced, and what you think that we can do to improve it in the next 12 months going forward, or in the next 6 months. Let's say we want to drive for the next 6 months. So that's all we want to hear from you. Words of encouragement, how this program has actually benefited your business, what you've learned and how you've been doing this business, and the knowledge. Except we're saying that we don't attend, well, we don't pay attention anytime we attend. We don't really take home anything, and we are not really serious with the contents that are being shared most times on this. My team and I work a lot. We talk about this program even off now. Before the program on Tuesday, we have meetings. We prepare very well for the program, just the way you prepare to go to work, the same way we do, to ensure that we come about. My own greatest testimony is that we are not where we used to be last year. We have actually moved on. We are very, very good at what we do right now, and we're happy, and we are still working out on ourselves to ensure that we become the best version of ourselves, and also to give the people and our audience just the best of ourselves. So I will use this privilege to let me use this opportunity to also before, because I'm not going to be talking again after this. I have to try to move from where I am. Is that moving forward, we want to do something a little different in this going year. We're trying to bring in, because sometimes it could be boring doing the same thing over and over again. So we want to change some things and the patterns of how we do certain things. And that's why your feedbacks are very, very important. Because if you don't give us feedback, so whatever we're going to be working on, you're going to accept it. But your feedback can actually help us to know what area we need to improve on, and what we need to do that will make it good for your audience. And also to beg us, this program is meant to touch more lives. So we also owe ourselves the responsibility of ensuring that we share the link and also invite a lot of people that we feel should benefit from this information. There are people who are suffering from cancer. There are people around us who are suffering from diabetes. There are people around us who are very sick. And sometimes it's difficult to ask them to, buy certain products. And the reason why it's difficult is because most of them have used so many products without results. But making them attend this program can give them a mind shift and also grow their confidence level to want to try and attempt some of these products. And I bet you that they're going to have testimonies. And this is going to be something good for your record. So with this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to make common sense. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you for having me. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Zidane. God bless you very much. So before without wasting much time, I'll just quickly unmute Mr. Samuel Adeogu, who has been waiting. So Mr.
All right.
Samuel, please let us know
Thanks a
your
lot,
location
Jose.
and let us hear from you.
Yeah, I'm Samuel Adiogun. Good morning, partners. I'm from Lagos, and I want to applaud the Project Exposé team. You guys are doing amazing work. From the, in Batman we have Alfred, so Dozier is Alfred, and Papiki and Dockers are the Batman and Batwoman that are on the street doing the presentation. But applause to all of you
Wow.
and to Boss Daniel.
Wow.
We say
What an
thank you very much
analysis.
for
What an analogy.
I'm telling you.
well done for all that you're doing. It's enlightening that most times, we every call you get something new, and this business thrives on information. And I also want to say a big thank you again to Papi K. I don't even know how I'm related to Papi K in terms of the business, but all the times I've disturbed him and reached out to him, he has handled me like his own, and that's been very encouraging. I want to say well done on that. And yes, even to what's his name again? Entrepreneurholic. I can't remember his name. The guy
Truly,
is an
Pelobi.
amazing writer. Yes, I'm looking for when you release his book, may will come by. But kudos to all of you guys. Yeah, really encouraging us. As
He has the
regards
material out there already.
me na market time na, me will buy. Anyway, as regards some things that we can do better for the new year, like a discussion I had with Papi K, sometimes some of our materials are like product sales material, in the sense that they seem to be trying to market people to join the business or to just sell the products as components of the compensation plan. But when we meet some people, I've had challenge meeting some people that have critical minds. I mean, people like medical practitioners, doctors, very educated people. They want some nitty gritty details, like, when you're talking of a product from a scientific end. So I don't know if we can work together on, some infographics that can really push the product as a standard product, not necessarily as a component of the network marketing system. If you understand what I'm saying, I hope I'm clear. But something like that, so that some people are just interested in the product, but once they see that, oh, it's part of a network, why would you sell it? You want to make money off me? I beg. But when it just presents it as a product, a working, standing, what our product, I think that will also get their interest. Then something that Papi K did last week when the promo came out, he did an analysis of the implication of the promo, and I think on our own group, I did a further explanation of that. But it took a while before I got anybody to really respond, because for some of us that are new to the business, before we start pushing out some interpretations, it would be good for a fact checking, so that we don't go make promises that can't be corroborated. So I think it's good when we have promos, or well, essentially they are promos. Promos, when they come out, people like us that are in business can understand the implication of those promos. But people that have not joined the business may not be able to understand it. And sometimes in the zeal to markets, we go out and tell them, there's double PV. You're talking to a prospect that there's which one concern him. He doesn't know the implication of double PV. But when you let them understand that if you can do this volume of transaction with the double PV, you can actually fast track your getting this and that. And, then it makes sense to them. So I think that's another thing that we can do. I think good work. Well done, everyone. Well done. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Samuel. I think your points are well noted, and we'll definitely look forward to working with you on your suggestion about, taking the product from a scientific point of view. We
Um,
have here next. We want to quickly rush through. All right, Papike, you want to say something?
yeah, very quickly, because of people who will be asking questions. even though I know we are taking notes of these things, I just want to first apologize to Samuel. When I posted that thing on the group that broke down the promo and all that, I was actually on a journey, and I was not in Lagos. I was out of Lagos for almost a whole week. So and most times when I drive, I don't really respond to messages. Okay, so and I was really driving from point A to point B and all that. So that is about that. But some members can attest. Sometimes they send me messages. I don't respond. I'm not that type of person who really responds to messages when I'm on the road or when I'm driving and all that. So, but Kenneth, I think Kenneth Morgan is one of the people who can attest to it. Sometimes he will send me reminders over and over again, and I'm this type of very detailed person. I don't just do anything on a rush. If I'm going to add someone on a group for you, I would ensure I welcome that person. You understand? Not just add the person to the group. I'll make the person have, so putting up all those write-offs, they consume time. So I'd like to do them when I'm more relaxed. So this is, if I've hurt anybody, maybe that reached out to me and they don't get quick responses. These are some of the challenges. You also have to have leaders meeting. You have to attend to, what's it called? So when you have a large number of people that you're attending to, sometimes it will come as if, you're not responsive on time. But when I'm settled, I always respond to the best of my ability. So, but for all those other concerns you addressed, we are going to look into it and find a way to, work on them. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Papi. All right, so we'll just quickly go to the next speaker. We have Adao G. Please unmute yourself. I think we still also have some other remarks to take in the chat section. All right, so let us know your location.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am. Loud and clear.
Okay. My name is Ada Oji from Lagos. So I just want to quickly thank our people that have been putting this together. Honestly, I know it has not been easy. Okay. If you are close to these, our leaders, you will know that they put in a whole lot of effort to make sure that we have these meetings, to make sure that we are moving in this business. In fact, there's this family I'm seeing in this CIG that is like, at times I'll be wondering, how come? If I had joined this business earlier when I heard about it, that means I wouldn't have been in CIG. So I'm so glad I'm a CIG member. And I just want to appreciate everyone. Ma'am Dorcas, like I always call her my madam. She's a wonderful person. Call her anytime, ask her for anything. She will always be there to analyze it. Okay. So I also want to encourage all of us, those that are not coming for this Tuesday meeting, is very, very important. Having this product knowledge is, in fact, let me just quickly say this. On Saturday, I went out with my husband somewhere, and we saw a pharmacy. We entered there, trying to talk to the woman there. The woman just like, somebody that have really closed her heart against networking and threw away the key. That's what we saw. You understand? So we are just talking. She has had a very bad experience in network. She was just showing us so many supplements and everything. We tried talking, but towards the end of the conversation, just to make the long story, I just like, okay, you have toothpaste here. She said, yes. You are selling it, yes. I said, do you know what it does? She said, you use it for brushing. I said, do you know what else it does? She was just looking at me. And I just stood there and told her about 10 things she could do with the toothpaste. And she was not like, wow, really? Okay, I think I'm going to make a research. So in everything I spoke about the business, she wasn't really paying her. But the moment I now told her one or two things that could be done with that toothpaste, if I didn't know it, there's no way I would have told her. I'm just trying to draw our attention that in anything we are doing, we need this product knowledge. It will help us go a long way. A whole lot of people that have joined this business, I found out from my side that most of them, maybe over 70%, came in because of the testimony they got from the product, including me. It was the toothpaste that brought me into the business. So just try as much as you're talking to people, your downline, your prospect, everything. That product knowledge is very, very important. And once again, I still want to thank everybody, Papi K, Rodozier, our SD Dan, so humble to the last. I don't know. Tony, please, all of you, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much for all you are doing.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mrs. Adodiji. We seriously appreciate your feedback. So we'll quickly go to the next person. But before we do, they said there is no way an elder statesman steps into your presence and you will not pay homage. If you don't do that, in fact, it's considered a sacrilege. And in our business, when we have not just royalty, we have an elder statesman, a leader par excellence. We have the men of men. It is not easy. And when you have somebody like this, a colossus, making colossal efforts, to ensure that, we get to that place where we need to get to as, as a business, as people, it's not easy. So definitely acknowledge people like that. And I'm talking about none other than our CIG general himself. I'm talking about none other than our guy himself. I call him the Ogologo one of CIG. Your Highness, our amiable leader.
Great leaders
The
of
great user.
GTI. First of all, let me say I'm sorry for coming late. I'm not supposed to be late today because it's been long we have this product expose. I've been looking forward to it, but I know that we all went on a little bit of sabbatical break because of the rush and the way we ended the last business year. First of all, I want to commend Dan Dozier, Anthony Ekunobi for all the mighty works you are doing for Longrich, not just CIG this time around, because the meeting is quite open for everybody. Now, I just want to say something. I heard the last speaker speaking, talking about knowledge of the product, knowledge of the business. I just came out from one meeting now, and it was the same thing I was telling them, that the absence of knowledge could actually frustrate your effort of climbing. The absence of knowledge will make you to dive into different type of Ponzi scheme thinking is the same thing. I see a whole lot of people today wandering in abject loss, abject frustration, because they don't understand what this business is all about. Let me say something categorically clear here today. There are many leaders here, their team members are not here. Why? You cannot be a Diamond 4, you don't check whether your team members are attending. You see, if you don't allow your team members to know what you know, you will remain in one rank for a very long time. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Your team members must know everything. This is not sick. If you are running this business, it is the opposite way they run corporate business, the corporate world. In this business, you lay bare every secret you have to make people grow, because your prayer is for your team members to excel in this business. And if your team members must excel in this business, automatically you have to transfer your spirit to them. There is no two ways about it. When your team members are doing well, you want your team members to do well. You don't care about them. You don't even ask questions. How many of you carry a phone to call some members of your team? Surprise them. Hello, how are you doing today? Do you know that just a phone call can help your team member to get back his motivation? This business runs on motivation. Product expose, only 81%. When I joined, it was 77. Now it's 81. Is it true? These guys are subscribing to Zoom with money. We pay expensively to do monthly subscription to get multiple hosts, more space to accommodate the team, and you don't mobilize your team members. You stay in one place, you learn alone, you hide your knowledge alone, and you blame your team members for not growing. Take away the product from the company. It is Ponzi scheme. Without the products, you cannot push the business to any level. So what I want to encourage everybody listening to me here, Look for 2 or 3 persons that will attend meetings with you in your team. It is very, very important. Make these people your core people. Learn to cultivate a habit of knowledge acquisition. Do not forget, our work, our job, our main aim, our main modus operandi in this business is to educate and to enlighten people, not to sell products. You are to educate, enlighten people about the values of your brand. And after that, you detach yourself from the outcome. It is not your duty to tell them you must register, or that is not why you are doing presentation. So when you don't have knowledge, how can you do presentation? When you don't have knowledge, how can you have courage and confidence? Because we are not doing what we are supposed to do, there is a leakage from underneath, and that is why the bowl cannot hold anything. It is all about knowledge. It is all, when you come for meetings sometimes, please just go to the participants and be looking for people that are your team members there. Look for them, because when you don't see your team members there, is a problem. I was in the other meeting, some of our team members were there. The moment I moved, they are here, I'm seeing them here now. That is how it should be. Carry your team members along, leaders. Don't leave them to their fates. You have given birth to them. Bring them along. Carry them along. Pamper them at the beginning. When you give birth to a child, you don't beat the child because the child will be on the bed. But when the child is grown up, that is when you do that. They are still sucklings. Help these sucklings children. Your success lines are your children. Your sidelines are your siblings. You must carry them along. You must feed them with milk before they can start eating solid food. If we want to make it in this business, we need to hold our hands together and move so that no one person will fall. Some of you have not done presentations since you became Diamond 3 or 4. How come? Hey, I cannot take and you are earning money, you carry the money, go and buy wrapper. You earn another money, you go and buy land. You earn another money, you go and put in your shop. Zuzuwe will come and haunt you. That is not what he said we should do. Plow back the money into the business, because if we keep yielding, don't be carrying the bonuses of Longrich and go and do other things. And you starve your team. You punish people. The team that is helping you to grow, making the building of the business organization easier, you don't care about them. After this meeting now, as a leader, what are you supposed to do? Go back to your DC and say, what and what do you learn? You ask questions. You can ask questions in a chat room of 100 persons. Nobody will answer you. If 2 people answer, give them recharge cards. Give them a gift. Shake the waters. Did you see somebody went for war with the Israelites and the Israelites were defeating them? He looked left, looked right. He said, no, this war I cannot lose. He carried his son that is heir to the throne and slaughtered him to their gods. Even God himself was moved. Because he wants to win, he slaughtered his son. God told the Israelites, retreat. If you don't retreat, you lose the war. I don't know if somebody is understanding where I'm going. Where I'm going is we are not doing enough. We are not doing enough. This business, look, I don't want to say much. This business here, there is a lot that is cooking. I will not say it, but you people will be seeing it happening. Bing. It will just be happening. It will just be happening, and you'll be wondering, say what? They didn't tell us before. I am saying it now, but I'm not going to put it in a picture. You will see. It will come like rapture. So many people will be blessed by this business. So many. Those who are working so hard, passionately, you will see where the result will come out. Passion is a magnet. It attracts success. Passion attracts results. If it does not happen today, it will happen tomorrow. Carry your team members to meetings. That is where they will learn. And stop the excuse and blame game. It is my advice to everybody here that if you must succeed in this business, your team members must be carried along. You may have 1,000 team members, only 2 is doing the business with you. The others have left you, you didn't know. But your portal is showing 1,000 because of your relationship and your attitude towards your team members. Reach out to your team members. How often do you call your team members? After today's meeting, try some experiments. Call some people. The moment you call somebody, you don't know how the person will feel. So I am loved, I am remembered. For that alone, that person owes you a reply. And the reply you will see is, somebody wants to do registration. How do I go about it? You know, I've been away for long. Please put me through. Is that not an advantage for you? But outside that, show love, put everything, put money aside, help somebody. You know, just care. Know how somebody is feeling. Just know how somebody is feeling. You see, people don't understand how I work, but that is how I work. I am teaching my team members to walk the way I walk. Do it the way I do it. I may not have the strength in social media, but that does not mean that I don't know what I'm doing. There are different ways to go about this business, but that social media, we are there now. I think we are there. We are there already now. Are we not making the noise they want? If you don't see me, you see my, I don't see my, you see Marvel. If you don't see Marvel, you see Dan, Antonio. From all corners, you see man, you see Kelechi, you see everybody. Now they say, let's go to social media, we are there. But it's not enough. Let's not do digital relationship. We should not throw away the physical aspect. Some team members need encouragement in other areas. Let's go and hear them out so that we can clear the debris, the obstacles that is obstructing them from moving together with us. Today is not a day for preaching any sermon. Today is just a day for me to come and appreciate the team leads that are doing this. For the few days they did not take up the trainings, I tell you, diaspora was completely in a mess. They were because they were getting the knowledge. And very soon we'll be organizing CIG events in the UK. Very soon. Those who know they can participate, you better inform me. Get your visa ready, we move. You know, so that is that. So in all this, I want to appreciate you, those who came, those who did not come, those who are planning to come, those who network throughout, those who say they will never attend. I appreciate all of you. I know in due course we will meet on the judgment day. Thank you and God bless you. I remain the chief servant.
Yeah. It is not easy when you have a master in the house. You know that a master is in the house. When you know people that know how to give wahala problem, you know it is not easy. Oh, our SZ always, our SZ is always bringing it like it is hot. It is not easy. Fire. Man, please, I will quickly unmute before we go to the next person. Mr. Yobos has been patiently waiting. Please, sir, kindly quickly unmute and let us hear from you, sir.
Okay, good evening, good morning, everybody. I want to appreciate our 3SD. You just put fire in our bones again. Thank you so much, sir. In fact, that made me to forget what I wanted to say because I was just thinking about what he was saying. But I really want to appreciate this Tuesday product expose. Is one of the best things that have happened to CIG. You know, we usually talk about switch your brand. But let us be factual. When you tell somebody to switch his or her brand, why would they switch their brand? Why should I switch my brand? Why should I go for a Longrich toothpaste that is 2.4 when if I want to really buy a toothpaste that is expensive, I should go for Sensodyne, which is much cheaper. I should do that. But you know, when you now understand what this product does, then you are willing to spend your money. And I'm telling you, there are so many things I've learned about Longrich product, but they were not really deep. When this product expose started, in fact, now I take, once they just pay me, I buy lots of vitamin drinks. It was from this meeting when it was broken down. And then I started understanding what that product does. In fact, now I'll just tell myself, I can't take any other drink because they are poisonous to the system. I don't take mineral, and I'm not the type of person that drinks alcohol. So that is my drink. You understand? I spend money buying it. The only thing is that, yes, the PV is just one PV, but I really invest money buying that product. And now, even for our Libao, the same thing. You know, you just think Libao is just one maize supplement. It's for men's general health. And it was from this meeting too that I learned a lot. You know, Kayode, if you are too much, and Dorcas, the way you guys break this thing down and bring out everything we need to know. You know, I think one of the things that we have really not been doing, which is true, and our SD Daniel Queries talked about it, is really sharing the link to get many of our team members and also prospects to come here, because once they know the importance of the product, then switching your brand is easy. When you know what this Longrich product does really, then it will be easier, because when sometimes people will be wondering why I spend money buying Longrich product, because I really understand what I'm putting in my system. So I don't look at the price, I look at the worth, and so I'm spending my money. So I want to appreciate this Tuesday product expose, and I might not be able to say much on what you need to do. You are already doing what we want you to do. I think Samuel suggested some things, which is, I agree with him, but I think you're already doing well, and then just continue to do the good work. You are really doing a lot, and I think what we need to do as participants is to get our team members here. They need to learn when they know this product, because I participated with one of my kids in this promo last week. Why? I saw some product and I was wondering. I said, okay, the 240 PV will give you cordyceps black ginger, and it will give you cordyceps militaris, and then it will give you the vitamin drink. I said, man, I need to take advantage. I need to take advantage. So just imagine if everybody in my team, everybody in our team have this mindset. Kennedy did the same thing too. You know, if everybody have the mindset, then you will see, because it is when people use the product, then you see the PVs coming in, because we are actually using the product. We have actually switched our brand, and then the business will be moving. You know, and Longrich really was so lovely this week. They gave out, like I was telling somebody, they are paying you, giving you lots of products to upgrade. More than you are getting more than what you are spending. Which company does that in the same period when you have double PV for car promo, and for the car promo, and also the Egypt trip? You know, Longrich is wonderful. So please, guys, continue to do what you're doing. And what we need to do here, all of us that are here, let's get other members to be here, is our duty. And I believe this year we will do that. And then we'll have lots of persons on this platform. God bless you all, Dozier, Daniel Query, Kayode, our wonderful, wonderful. In fact, when Kayode was talking, I really understood what actually happened. Bringing somebody that knows this thing, a microbiologist, because when she dishes it out, you know, in fact, I brought somebody into the meeting, and then when she listened, in fact, she was impressed. There's nobody that will listen to Dorcas and would not be impressed. God bless you, Dorcas. God bless you, the whole CIG team. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yebosa, for your kind words. You know, another thing I just want to say before we continue is we also are very, very, very appreciative of the fact that you are consistent. When you have people who are consistently turning up for your program, they are the vitamin for you, you know, the organizer, to want to keep doing better. So you guys are, you know, they have a way of pushing us further. So we just want to really say, all right, we have another person. We have Mr. Okay, sorry, Madam Augustina. Please unmute yourself. Let's just quickly, we don't have much time. We're just going to take this for the next, we're going to be wrapping up in 5-10 minutes. We don't want to take much of your time, though we want to have a very interactive session, but we are going to be, we have to be time conscious about that. So let's quickly hear from you, Madam Augustina.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. We
Yeah,
can hear you.
Good morning, ma'am.
okay, thank you for the opportunity you have given to me to express my own opinion or my own feeling. I actually want to appreciate all of you, Kayode, Dockers, and others, all the leaders that actually make this program a reality with our 3SDs and all. Actually, this Tuesday program has blessed me a lot because the kind of people I speak with are the learned ones that will ask you a lot of questions. What are the functions of these products and everything and everything? And if you don't have the knowledge, you won't be able to talk to them. You won't be able to convince them. But with this Tuesday program, whereby Dorcas, most times, she explains the functions of the product such a way that even a primary school person will be able to understand what those things does. So I actually want to appreciate you people's efforts. I say thank you very much for the wonderful work you people are doing. I pray that God will give all of you the grace, the knowledge, and the strength you need to continue with this program. Thank you so much. I've actually been blessed a lot from this Tuesday exposition of the products of Tuesday Exposé. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your thoughts.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. All right, so we just want to quickly take the next person, which is Mr. Kenneth Morgan. Mr. Kenneth, please, Mr. Kenneth Morgan.
Okay, good morning, leaders. I want to use the opportunity to appreciate our leaders for this wonderful expose. It has been so wonderful. But in the last few weeks that we've not had this program, it's like as if I'm sick. And it was not communicated to everybody. I think that was not really nice at all because most people were actually looking forward to it. I appreciate you guys that are doing a very fantastic job. For the speakers that I've said before, we said so many things. I just want to chip in something. Jose, please, whenever we are doing this meeting, from the onset, I guess you just mute everybody from the onset. There was a particular edition that we had. I brought to somebody that was a professional, and the noise that day was really so nice, and the person just turned off. So, and I guess if you mute everybody from the beginning, you won't have any noise from the background. It's a fantastic program, and you guys are doing passing live. Good morning. Thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Kenneth, thank you very much for your feedback. We are taking notes of every single one of them. Thank you very much. So we'll quickly go to the next person, Mr. Okay, we have a Madam Comfort Abundance. Madam Comfort Abundance, quickly unmute yourself.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm Comfort in Abundance from UK. Yeah, I've been so blessed from this program, from this Tuesday program, and it has helped me a lot. I've learned a lot from this, especially the toothpaste, because when I heard about the testimony about the toothpaste, and when it happened to me that I got born from cooking, I used the toothpaste. And in fact, my hand remained the same, no sign of the bond at all. And I was really happy. And I do tell people that this toothpaste has a lot of things to do. And from this meeting, I've known that our products are really, really, really effective. And like me, I don't normally take medication before because I don't take medicine because I feel I don't feel sick. So, but from this Tuesday program, I've known that, yeah, you can, for prevention, just take care of yourself and yeah, a lot of rest. And I'm so happy and I've been so blessed. And I pray for everybody, all the people that have been making this meeting a success, that God will bless everybody in Jesus' name. Thank you and God bless you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, so before we go, we have some leaders in the house, top dignitaries. It is not easy when you have this kind of people in the house and you don't give them chance to express themselves, it means you don't want to learn. I mean, I like to learn. I'm talking about people who have been blessed with the power of oratorism. I'm talking about people who are none other than, we call him our boss, simply sit on. And also, we have the man that knows how to disturb Wahala. We call him the Kwemu King himself, the man that knows how to trouble Wahala. We greet you, Omaga. You guys are close. Please feel free to unmute yourself and contribute before we call it a wrap.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Boss Dozie, Boss Kayode, Boss Seton, Boss 3SD, everybody. I want to really appreciate every one of you. Our Boss Docas know you are doing amazingly well. In fact, I need to take you out for dinner. Okay. What I want to leave with us tonight is this. There's a common trend now. If you look around you. We've been saying COVID is free. So still they thought they work. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are falling. A lot of people are. I have a family calling me, not just one. The man said they took the wife to isolation center. What do they call them? Yes. And then the kids also have been affected. The man is running helter-skelter already because he's even having underlying ailments already. Even for now, what am I trying to say? There are ailments everywhere. There are leaders to guide us on what best we can use to keep ourselves, to boost our own immunity and keep ourselves healthy and to be helpful to people around us. It is still the same supplements that we will use. Meaning that just like the scripture says that if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. What it means is that even despite the challenges in the business, if you faint, if you do not produce results, it's because you were already weak in your mind. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, and you will find out that doors will open. You will find ways in which you can both have product to use, have to sell, you will have investors, you will have all that you need to push to the next level. I wish every one of us a very huge success, even in the current promo. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, boss. If you fail, it's because you were already weak in your mind. Hey, refuse to be weak. Refuse to be weak. My boss, sit on here. I want to hear from you, sir. Thank you very much for coming on.
Well, thank you so much, Boss Jose. We'll have loved that I speak before Bishop. Because Bishop should have been to rap. A small boy like me will not speak before Bishop. I don't know. We met online, that is, in this CIG as a team. And I've actually seen and thank God, or I feel thankful that I belong to this platform. Why? Because the likes of the people I meet, and there is no kind of, I don't know how to put it, no jealousy, no gainsaying in that. I will say Dorcas Ajekugene is the best. The way she takes this product expose, not that I'm throwing any other person away, the likes of Boss Kayode, Jose, SD Dan, or anybody, but the approach she gives to this, you'll be amazed that some of these recordings of the product expose, I have them. But they're good enough. It can't be shared because it has been shared for everybody. So I had the opportunity of getting the recorded or the ones that are in the YouTube. Madam Comfort Abundant that spoke earlier at times, she will ask me, do I have the recording? I said, no, go to YouTube. So, and at times I will copy the YouTube because some of our prospects will want to hear about the products or those that could be at work during the time. I will forward to them and they will listen. I don't know if Pastor Tim is still on this platform. At times he asks me for I stay here. And at times he asks me for the recording as well. That is to show the level of value that is being brought in on this platform. And I think the one she did last, and I was like, if your husband was around,
I think by then the dossier and the resident they were saying in Calabar said if her husband was around to give her a hug on behalf of CIG. I actually meant that if it were to be a physical meeting, it would have been something else I would have done. But it's just that to appreciate the effort she puts in, and nobody is paying her to the extent that I asked the SD at times, I said, what will CIG give this lady? She's putting a whole lot and knowledge, the research, everything. Now, what am I trying to say is that we came under the umbrella of CIG through a leader that is so passionate about the progress of everybody. And we could see that on the traces in the leaders that are coming up. And he used to say something that there is no success without a successor. And that is why we try to support each other. We have never met anywhere before. It is this platform that brought us together. So we see the quality we give. Some of the supplements I have not even put my mind on to using at all on coming to this platform. At times, let me be sincere, at times I disguise to enter so that I won't be called to say anything and people will not know that I'm there. So we're usually like the cordyceps. I have not taken the cordyceps before, but the day she broke it down, I bought the cordyceps. I have used virtually all the supplements, and I still supplement as I say. I like what Boss Yobos has said before. People consider it so maybe expensive and all that. To me, I don't want to look to any price or any price tag Longrich is putting on any product. As long as I can afford it or I make my plan to getting that product, I go for it. What I'm targeting now is the energy issue. No matter how much they are selling it, even if it gets to 1 million naira, I'm going to buy. Targeting the energy issue, targeting the energy port. Because the day Dr. Adejumo broke down the case of energy ports, my perspective, everything changed. I've seen the testimony from Dr. ID. I've seen some other things. What am I trying to say in all this? If I have been absent, I won't be able to have the knowledge about those products. But coming, and it actually comes on a different dimension. It's only the pink tea I've not taken. I have been taking the green tea, I've been taking the brown tea. And I see that some of the things she says or some of the things that have been taught, whether from her or from Kayode, I get those results. So I can't say, I can't just fathom how to appreciate her. If I could do something strange, just like what Bishop said that he would take her out, that would have been lovely, very, very lovely. Please, Boss Dan, please, this your team has so strong. We are asking you to thank them for us again and hold them together, so that each time we see each other physically, we'll be able at least share what was it called, affinity and all that. Thank you so much for doing this, and we can only pray for more strength because it could be tiring. And I know you understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry I took much of your time. I didn't intend to speak up to like this, but it just keep coming. It just keep coming. It just keep coming. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. Honestly speaking, when you hear people share, as in, I have never been so emotional the way I am this night. And that is because everybody who has spoken tonight has given validity to the purpose we had from the onset, from inception. And that purpose is to touch life. That purpose is to put smiles on faces. That purpose is to bring back hope to the hopeless. And just doing that because we've decided to place value before wealth, because value is actually the true wealth. Value is the true wealth, and like my Zidan will say, when you get value, money will follow you. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has spoken tonight. But before we wrap up the show, I just want to quickly, bring up Dorcas and Papi K again. So just quickly have one final word. But we can't wrap up without hearing from them. These are my partners in progress. And we want to say thank you very much to Zidan. That very day when the idea for this program came on board, we were just having our normal energy burst. Ideas burst. And we have ideas burst all the time, believe me, because we are always experimenting. Let me tell you one of the reasons why this actually came to fall. Never be afraid of failing. Never be afraid of experimenting. In our team, I will tell you there are 1,000 experiments we have done, and we are still going to do 100,000 more. Not all of them have been a success, but because we have been experimenting, but because we have always not shied away from trying something new. That very day, and he said, look, Dozier, I want to do something like this. I want to do something like this. I want to do something like this. Can you help me put this thing together? Can you do something? And trust me, I'm a sucker for helping, even when it's going to cost me. That's a secret. People should not share it out. Even when it's going to cost me, I will help. Sometimes I will complain to my SD. I'll say, I don't have time. Sunday, I'm there. Wednesday, I'm there. Tuesday, I'm there. I will burn fuel. This is Nigeria. They don't give you anything. You must buy fuel to come online. You must buy data to come online. Like they say, the truth is we invest a lot to put these things together. And it gives us joy to see that people are coming and enjoying it. That is the greatest achievement, honestly. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that has spoken tonight. And like I said, please, Dorcas, Papi K, you guys have to speak before we wrap up.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Dozier. I have been listening to all the comments and everything, and it's kind of a very emotional one for me because there's nothing as awesome as you getting feedback on value. As much as it costs a lot to organize and to put things in place as a team, it's actually worth it when you hear that the effort you put to work is producing the results that you anticipated. So I want to use the opportunity to appreciate my one SD, Daniel Ekwere, for, that fire that was on the inside of him to produce value. And I also want to thank every CIG member, that has taken out time. We know that it's not easy for you to get data every time. We know it's not easy for you to take out time after a busy day at work. We know it's not easy for you to combine business and, everything you're doing, but you still make out time to listen, to learn. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful one. And I'm so happy that a lot of us are already, in charge, because you see, there's nothing as beautiful as living a life that is beautiful. There's nothing as you living a life that you're in charge of. I've seen a lot of people helpless and in a state where other people have to call the shots for them because they're sick. And that is one of the driving force for me. I don't like seeing people in that state. And as they brought this platform, the team came together to work. And today we have people that have taken charge of their lives. And I don't think there's anything as, pleasing as that. So I want to thank every one of you for, taking our time to key into this. But I want to also encourage you that for the fact you were able to get value, that means someone else too can get value. So don't stop, don't stop the circle at your point. Let it flow to others, because you see, it's all about providing solution. The Longrich business for me is a solution providing platform for me. When I go to bed every night, I go to bed fulfilled because I know I've touched lives for that day. I know I've emptied myself enough, for God to fill in more for the next day. So I want everyone to live that way, because you see, when you give value, one thing, every time I mention oxytocin, a lot of people don't understand. Go online and check out what oxytocin means, what dopamine does. I'll just give you those two because we have others. That's the reward system God has kept in our bodies to make us feel good. So sometimes when you take Panadol, you ought not to take it because there is a natural system that ought to help you handle pain and all that. And you see, hearing words like this, I already have a burst of oxytocin flowing on the inside. Mr. Dozie, I don't know if you have the same feeling, but I do. And by the grace of God, we're going to do more to, change lives. We're going to do more to give people the opportunity of enjoying a better life and a better future. So do well to share this opportunity with other people. Save lives with Longrich products because they work. And I'll keep saying it till tomorrow. They work. All these you're seeing us showcase came on board because of the value Longrich brought on board. If that value was not there, I don't think we would have been this inspired to go this far to share what we're sharing with you. But I want to thank Longrich for this opportunity, and by God's grace, we're going to do more as long as God gives us life, okay? So thank you very much, Mr. Dozie. Thank you very much, everyone online. Thank you, our 3SD. Thank you, everyone. CIG, you guys are the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dorcas. So final word from Papi K. Papi
Yes,
K, are
I
you there?
am. Well, what I will say is this. From everything that has been said tonight, I want to appreciate every single person that gave their feedback, including our leaders from 3SD down to 2SD, Manuel Duru, to Daniel Query, to Seton, to Hugh Dozier, to Dorcas herself doing a fabulous job, and to all the wonderful leaders, that we have in CIG. We want to thank you for the support we get and all that. But with that said, I want to especially thank 1SD Daniel Query. When I was building the business, there were some stuffs I couldn't do while I was growing the business because I was growing myself. And I called him. I told him about a concept that you had earlier mentioned that, he told you, could you help him put this together, called other leaders. It's important for you to have a leader who listens and who supports you when they know that at the moment you're growing, you don't have the capacity to do some things. 1SD Daniel Ekure is an amazing person. What you guys are enjoying today, called Product Exposé, being put together by the leaders, was something an idea I sold to him. I told him that, a particular team member of mine, I'm having difficulty to bring her up to speed because I'm growing at the moment. And because of what she has, a certificate and all that, I think we can create something for her to be able to come because this person has a certificate. I don't have a certificate. Yes, I'm very good in biology, but I don't have a certificate. But I want you to help me work something out to ensure that this person has something that, people will be able to hear. I've seen her do magic, you understand? And I want her to touch down with what she has learned, even though I had other ideas too. But it's important for you to have a leader who would listen to you, who would understand you and know where you're getting at. Today, I'm just a proud upline because what I envisioned has actually been birthed and it is even doing better than I anticipated. So, and for this reason, I just want to say a big thank you to 3SD, 1SD Daniel Okwere, Dozie, Tony Ekonobi, Dorcas, Tolu Egberongbe, Seton, Bishop, and all the leaders that have made this vision possible today, because we get support from CIG in general. And I just want to say a big thank you to all CIG members who make it a consistent duty to attend the Zoom meeting. People like Professor Festus Adedoko and his lovely wife, and other leaders, Mr. Ibiok. I can't, if I didn't mention your name, trust me, you people are dead, including somebody who is not an adopted sister, that is Sister Lizzie Simire, who is in the UK today. She's not a CIG member, but she's an adopted daughter of 3SD, Emmanuel Eduru. All of them have in a way contributed to the growth of every person, because if you help one person, you're going to bring somebody. These are people who have pulled us in a way to get to where we are today. So without that support, I don't think we will have what we have today. And I just want to use this opportunity to thank 3SD, 1SD, and all the leaders for being so selfless to push us to where we are today. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you to all my team leaders, and thank you to all the CIG partners. Have a wonderful night, and and thank you for your feedbacks. Together, CIG, we are stronger. Thank you. Have a nice night, everyone.
All right, thank you very much, Papi K. All right, so as much as if given the opportunity, we'll just want to go on and on and on. But truth is, we have to manage your time. We have to, value your own time too. And that is why we just will not take the fact that you're even enjoying it, we can't even take it for granted. You understand? So everything that has been said today, for everybody, yes, we started it quite all right, but you all made it better. You all even, validated our purpose and even give us, you are the strength for every one of you who is coming back every week. Mr. Yobosa, Mr. Kenneth Morgan, Madam Comfort Abundance, the diaspora team, a lot of them, I cannot keep counting their names. All the CIG leaders. Look, you all are the people feeding, like we are feeding, you have a power source for our strength. And after thanking you all, I cannot end this, session without giving, that glory to Almighty God who has, despite the challenges, despite the shortcomings, everything, but God has always made it possible for us to do this and share this value that, he has given to us. So I want to say thank you very much. Let's keep on thanking God. And on a final note, yes, it is a review. So for the fact that it is a review, you all know that we are preparing for the Gono Feli. So which means next week is going to be very hot. Next week, come early. Starting tomorrow, we're also going to be reviewing our Wednesday program. In fact, on Wednesday, we decided to do something special, something different. If you say Tuesday is this special, in fact, now we produce that, they'll be like twins, but we are jealous of ourselves. So we are a source of competition to ourselves. So if Tuesday is special, Wednesday has to be even extra special. So don't worry, we are coming back better and bigger. So please ensure that you always come through, ensure that you always come back, and ensure you don't come alone. On this note, I want to say thank you. God bless you. And remember, live a better life because you have a better future ahead of you, courtesy of Longrich. On the final note, as usual, you all have the final word.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you so much for this
Love you.
product expose.
Good night.
That's been value added. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Everyone.
Night and bye.
Good night, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Good night.